Our game's gonna be RNG, that's what we do.
Yeah, pretty much.
Even though it's unfair.
Yeah, but that's...
It's just...
it is what it is.
So I went home and I thought about it and I was like, you know what, it's okay. It works for our game. So we're gonna have an RNG game. With only
how many levels?
With
like 5 levels.
There's 5 levels.
5 floors.
Yeah, and then each the variant of the levels only changes each floor. So sewers.
And then whatever
order. And so on.
So when you're talking about 5 levels, we decided just to stick with
one
single,
like type of
level.
Okay, sorry. So you've gone back to the one type.
Well, that's what majority of us were.
Yeah, that was like
what, a bit larger perhaps. Yeah, and then
depending on
when you go through them all, it returns up the top again, but harder. Too easy.
Yeah.
And so what, you're going to just drive it till it becomes impossible to play?
Yeah. So we're going to have big single floors, that was what it was, yeah. Each 5 levels, so stage cycle, so after each hell, it goes back to the sewers and it gets a lot harder than before. A little bit harder than before. And then it just continues like that. Size of the rooms increase to every stage cycle, so until like a cap's reached, which means it will just stay the same each cycle. There's a 2% chance for the score shop to spawn on each stage cycle. So like each of those 5 levels, you got 2% chance.
2%.
Nice. So it's just RNG. It's RNG.
Really low.
Yeah, well, exactly. That's what I was thinking, Brian.
If you have 25 rooms per floor, like per layer, then it's got a then it'll show up about it'll show up at like 2 or more times.
Wait,
on average.
Each room, it's 2 point.
So
each room that spawns, it's 2%.
Yeah, you got 2% chance of the. Yeah.
Okay, then it's not too bad because it's been compiled.
And that can always be changed.
And that's interesting because once you start playing with the so the chaos math, you're going to have nothing for ages, and then also you're going to have heaps of them.
Yeah, exactly.
One of those things.
And then we got a boss room on each floor.
Yeah.
The final room, so the room that leads to the next floor has a boss.
Yeah.
So you beat the boss. And
I take it it's going to be looted up, is it? The boss.
Yeah, there's a high
reward for
loot or
finding the
something.
boss. Yeah. But actually, you can't progress until you get to the boss anyway.
Yeah.
So that's the way you're going to do it. So, okie dokie. And how do you transition? Is it like just walk through a door, portal?
Something like that.
We just like have something ramp going down or something. I don't know. We haven't.
A ramp. That's different from deeper with a head. A ladder.
Ramp seems cool. We'll see.
Wheelchair accessible. Wheelchair accessible. That's all that
What about an escalator? Just randomly in the cribs.
Just like a really high res, perfect
Escalator.
Fireman pole.
Yeah. I mean, that's basically it. And
I mean, the portal seems a bit more magical. You could do that, but
portal
ramp going.
I think maybe we could do a portal for hell, because it will go back up to the top.
Yeah, you put a
something like that. Yeah.
So that means in your design, someone's going to have to do the hell portal. So that's cool.
Sorry?
Design-wise, that's to be planned. And if you're going to have a portal, someone's going to design the hell portal, but the rest is going to be like ramps,
ramps
or something.
Yeah.
Right, so it's just when you go into hell, and then when you get out of hell, it'll be like, oh, I'm back in the sewer again, but it's bigger,
it's bigger,
more monsters.
It's alternate universe, where it's harder.
Slog away. Hack and slash.
Yeah.
Okay, what else is narrowed down? All the monsters are sorted. For now, you and your prototype.
There's going to be 2 types of. There's going to be one boss and one normal monster per floor. And for now, the boss is meant to just be a larger version of the normal, but ideally we do want something different. But for now,
See how much time you got? In your prep, you got 10 weeks. You what?
Yeah.
Week 3? Are you already?
Yeah.
Better get cracking. Oh, cool. So yeah, prototype, hit the prototype. Obviously plan for more. If the game really successful, you really like it, then that means you can develop it further. Maybe even publish it. That would be awesome. Especially seeing you have an advertising component and all that sort of stuff as well. So you've started that campaign. How's that going?
Swimmingly.
Swimmingly?
How many views?
What, with the Gooblins?
Yeah.
Eight views, but most of the traffic has come, like most of the traffic to the video has come from the direct channel, which means probably us.
No way.
But 20-25% is from direct links, so like people have put in the URL or something somehow. And then 12.5 is a percentage of viewers from other YouTube features, which it doesn't list what those are.
Well,
So one thing you could probably do is, for starters, use the network that we have here. So AlphaZip Studio has a lot more search followers. Where could you advertise or direct them to your YouTube channel from here?
Yeah, that's actually a good idea. We'll just use the Discord, I guess. Put it in there.
Discord, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's a good place to start.
Jesus.
Get some traffic going. Mind you, you're gonna have all sorts of comments listed. Monitor the comments.
We're a free society. Free comment section.
You reckon any publicity is good publicity?
Yeah, anything.
I mean, you
As
Has it
they
become a
say.
big meme? Which that
If it's
was.
negative, that means we're still getting published.
you can hold YouTube comments for review and still accept that they won't show up on the page.
None of that. You don't censor our comments.
Come on, guys. This is your advertising campaign. Think about. Well, you can try the strategy of having completely open, and then if you get slammed, you can change it.
We can just, yeah.
We just accuse them to understand our artistic
We could
talent,
take advantage
deeper
of memes.
thoughts.
That usually works. We'll make our whole game into a meme.
But yeah, we can like go on the Discord, because they have a lot of ex-diplomas there, some...
Yep, you've got ex-diplomas as well. That's a good idea. So you'll get some of them looking at it. And,
Yeah.
they'll have fun commenting on your work, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm
Especially
sure.
the guys who did deeper.
We can
Yeah.
have a Q&A panel.
But they already know what you guys are doing, so that's cool.
Yeah.
You're just saying we're doing similar idea to your genre, but better, and that will create controversy, which of course will create
we'll have
public
like a panel
interest.
discussion with the Deeper crew
Oh, yeah.
about our game versus theirs.
But yeah, that'd be good game testers for your game for sure.
Oh, they're just gonna give shit. But yeah,
Oh, they're good guys. It's only Dale probably ripping you, but probably the
Yeah.
most, but that's just his
it's
personality.
David. It's pretty much David. Yeah. You should see them on Discord together.
We've had six, like the video's been shown to 6 different people, like in like the suggestion sidebar, and it's come up 3 times when people have searched, not necessarily for it, but it's come up 3 times in search results. No one has clicked on it from those 9 things. No one's
They'll regret it.
reviewed it on that.
Let's click on it eventually.
Yeah.
So what I might do is provide the link also to South Metropolitan TAFE advertising thing, whatever, so if they chuck it on there, on the link. So we need content. Like this. More content.
Oh.
And how's your artwork and stuff going? I know you guys were starting to produce stuff to show.
What, like models?
The
and stuff?
walk cycle's killing
Oh,
me
yeah.
like Yeti. Other than that, it's been pretty good. Did a bit of lip syncing yesterday.
Ah, good.
Yeah. Because I know, she gave me a bit of like a last week over that.
Yeah, not mouth flappy, but real phenoms.
Yeah. Phantoms. Love Phantoms. Me and my homies love Phantoms. Is that right?
Very good.
But yeah, the walk cycle might need a little help with. I'm
Sure.
not getting it.
Sure, we can have a look at the walk cycle, see how it's going.
I can walk something.
Certainly. Anyway, what are people working on today? Let's do a quick scrum and find out what's the dealio today.
I probably should start work. I'll probably focus on doing some of the assessments, written stuff.
It's good. Yeah, bring up Blackboard, have it up so you can see what you're doing.
As he said, get the boring stuff done first.
Yeah. I was
Makes
just gonna
sense.
do the GDD and game implementation plan. Finish that off
Yeah.
for Josh.
Yep. All right. Cool.
And besides that, probably get the walk animations going. I've got the character controller done already for Josh, so I'm all good on that front. So yeah.
And hopefully rig the spider too.
Nice. Nice. So I got the spider rig going. It works fairly well. Just the inverse kinematic on the tips of the legs, and you can get most of the movement out.
Can you put that up so I can look at it?
Sure. I'll bring it back up again.
Yeah, cool.
I'll even give you a copy if you want, but I haven't finished. I'm going to try and do a walk animation
Yeah.
myself. It's trying to go from some of those maps is just like it does your brains in. It's
I
like,
saw you working on it yesterday.
Yeah. I've done spiders a couple of times. They are complicated and a pain in the ass, but I ended up doing it by hand, all of them, so just get the look looking right. I thought I might use science, but when you look at the way they do it, it's just too hard to sort of follow. It's convoluted, and trying to get the versions that you can actually get without paying for them and stuff is tricky. So yeah, starting off one leg at a time.
That's the way.
It's easy way to get the walk cycle. Because all I need is a walk cycle and an attack cycle and a den.
Yeah,
And
sure.
that's all you need. They're not going to have any other special abilities like spit poison or anything like that. Or... That's a point.
Yeah.
I don't know if your
Yeah.
other characters have got range attacks as well.
For,
Or...
like
Good.
for the boss, we could probably add something.
Well, here's the thing, right? Because we had talks about recycling enemies in some of the later dungeons, right?
Yeah.
So obviously goblins would be like melee, probably.
Yeah.
So what happens if we make spiders like range, and we put goblins in the mix? You know,
Oh,
the
well,
mixture of both, you know.
We could, you know how like crypts would also have spiders. We could have like range version of spiders later on in the crypt, which isn't too hard to do.
Slow them down.
Yeah, exactly. So like the first crypt, the first stage crypts won't have any, like just the what do you have in the crypt? Oh, the skeletons, yeah. But like the second stage, you might have the spiders, yeah. With the skeletons, of course.
So that's interesting. So your iterations or your cycles, you're now starting to think maybe mix it up a bit with having other creatures from other
Yeah.
dungeons because
And we
you've
could
already
even, like-
experienced them. So
We can reskin the Yeti to look like an ogre and chuck it in the cabin or something.
and you can retexture things too.
Yeah,
Like on the
exactly.
lava level, you can have like lava spiders and
Yeah, exactly.
search. That'd be cool.
That's definitely a option for it.
Then they can spit fire at you. That would be just awesome.
Yeah.
And that would cover the physics part as well. So that'd be pretty cool. Could have fire goblins.
Magma goblins.
True.
Magma.
So you know when you hit the goblins and they'll go squelch and splosh, then you know the fire ones would be like napalm, I guess.
Yeah. Just leave like a
Your character be on fire for
Area
like 5
effect
seconds or
on
something.
the
And copping a bit of damage, which would force you probably to use range attack